Hiya, I'm Josie. I'm an intuitive tarot reader, an energy healer based in the northeast of Scotland, and I'm doing a reading today based on the energies for the end of 2025. I almost said 2026. Obviously, we're coming to a close. We're in December. I just want to see how best we can approach sort of that closing out of the year and see, yeah, how to step into 2026. So the central energy. Okay, nice. Okay, so we've got the Queen of Swords. Okay, so you can see here she's got a telescope. She is looking ahead. So I think obviously as we move into a new year, it's always good to sort of have an idea of what you want to achieve next year. Like what do you want next year to look like for you? Do you want it to be a continuation of what's happened this year? Do you need some shifts and changes to happen? Like just start to think about what the next 12 months could look like for you. She's holding a little birdie, which suggests she's getting like spiritual guidance because winged creatures tend to sort of lean to symbolism of spiritual guidance. So she's got one here in her little hand. It's a goldfinch by the looks of things. Um, oh, hang on, no, I think it's a chaffinch. It's a chaffinch. You can look up the ch meaning of the chaffinch if it means anything to you, if it's significant. But yeah, it feels like she's getting support and guidance from her spiritual team. So, if you have a practice of tuning in with your guides, even through tarot readings, from me or from other readers online, um, just see if there's anything that pops up. You don't need to take a full message from someone and be like, well, this is my life going forward. There may just be like one word that comes through in a reading that you're just like, oh my God, that's so inspiring for me. That's the energy I want to carry through for next year, and then just have that one word as a focal point as you move forwards. Um, she's sitting on top, even though it's a balloon, it's a building. Like you can see, she's like on the roof of this building. So it's that higher perspective. It's that stepping out of the noise of the building and everything that's going on, actually taking yourself to that higher level of observation away from all the chatter and distraction and everybody else's influence to connect in with that spiritual guidance that you receive personally. She is also tethered to the trees, so that just immediately makes me, as an energetic worker, that makes me think about being rooted and grounded throughout this whole process. So even though we're saying, yeah, get elevated and connecting with spirit, you're still a human, well, a divine soul in a human body, having a human experience here on Earth. So you do need to be connected to that Earth element. So whatever that means for you in terms of a grounding practice in your root chakra. So whether that's like exercise, being in nature, tending to your body, the foods that you eat, things like that, anything that makes you feel in your body. Yeah. Also, the Queen of Swords, just as an archetype, she is quite no nonsense and quite like she holds up a sword traditionally. So she's just like, don't come at me with your nonsense. I'm not here for it, kind of thing. So I think there is an element of that. So if you're thinking about what you want your next year to look like, don't listen to anyone else's opinions. Probably don't tell other people what you're wanting to draw in, because people like to project their limitations onto other people. So just keep it for yourself. Like just inspire, little keep it as like fertilizer for yourself to help you move forward through the year. You don't need to share that and have other people diminish the magic of it. Okay, so cool. Nice. Okay, so I was asking what can we look forward to as we move into 2026. So this is a really nice energy. I know it looks kind of heavy, and the Ten of Wands is kind of a heavy card because it is traditionally it's a chap carrying all of his wands, so it is a lot. But being a 10 within the tarot, you move within each element, you move from a 1 to a 10. So to reach a 10 is completion. It means I don't need to do this anymore. I've done enough of this. I can put this all down and then straighten up, and then I'm ready to pick up a new wand that's new, exciting, and inspired, creative kind of energy. So if you have been experiencing a period of time where you have felt heavily burdened, this could be through work or family life responsibilities, um, pressures that you're putting on yourself to do all the 15-step morning routines, all the biohacking, all of that, all these things that just add pressure and more to carry through your day, you're going to be able to put all that down and feel lighter in the process. So that feels actually like a really good energy to look forward to. Okay. So I was looking at what factors are at play that you know about. You're maybe not heeding or giving attention to. So you've got the world, which is another card of completion. This is another cycle coming to a close. I mean, obviously, the end of a year in the Gregorian calendar, if we're going with this, that is a natural ending of a cycle. It's the end of 2025. And however much we can animalistically fight against the Gregorian calendar and think, well, we're going into winter, so that's, until winter ends, that spring is the new year kind of thing. If we're just, there is still a collective ending at the end of 2025, that energy is out there. We can't deny that. Um, so there is like, yeah, this ending. I think the sort of regality of the way this lady is dressed and presented as being like huge and important. I think perhaps, really taking a moment to honor the closing of the year. Again, New Year's Eve, it's always a massive anticlimax. It's rubbish unless you have like a house party. That's quite good. But if you're going out into town or anything, it's rubbish. And if you just don't do anything, it's just another night and it's rubbish. So, like, in some way that's true to you, find a way to honor that closing, and to welcome the new year. Um, yeah, find something that feels really aligned and nourishing for you. Maybe like a salt bath. Don't know why I'm thinking that. It's for someone. Have a salt bath. Okay, so what else we know? I feel like again, she's just like because she's the world. She's I mean, it has connotations of travel, but I'm not feeling that. I just feel like there's something in that she's carrying these things. It's got this kind of energy of like you're carrying a lot into the new year. So perhaps, again, are there things that you could truly focus on? Actually, I'm going to leave this behind in 2025. What do you want to carry with you into 2026? Were there um, practices that you started in 2025, routines? Um, I mean, I'm getting a lot of like health stuff coming through. Um, like I don't know if there were supplements you started taking or particular drinks you were having or classes you were attending. Like if they're not vibing for you, you don't have to carry them into the new year. You can just leave them. And equally, what are you picking up in the new year? Like I know everyone goes a bit mad. Well, they used to in January. I think people are less inclined now, but there's still a little bit of an energy, a thread of it. Um, I'm really rambly today. Maybe that's the energy of 2026. Just a little ramble. Okay, so what do we not see? What can we not see going into 2026? Okay, what you don't know that is at play is the Ace of Wands. So amazing. Like what I was saying. So as we come to the 10 here, this is what we're looking forward to. We're going to put all this down. So then we move into this fresh energy of the Ace of Wands. This is that new spark, new beginning, new fresh creation that you're bringing into the world. So that doesn't need to be a physical creation if you're not, if you don't believe that you're artistically inclined in any way. Um, yeah, it's just it's a new endeavor, something that sparks a little fire in you. I really like the way it's coming out of her book. It feels like this is almost like, when people talk about the book of your life, like the Akashic records and things, like where everything you've planned for your life is written out. It feels like this is a destined thing that you were always here to experience. So whatever this new exciting thing that's happening, feels like preordained kind of energy, which again, I quite like, if you can set down what you don't want to carry forward. Again, if you're holding on to things that aren't aligned to you, your hands are full. You can't receive anything new, anything exciting, anything more aligned to your authentic energy. Let's get one more for advice. Yeah, this is very much speaking of don't tell other people what you're planning to do. Like the Seven of Wands is a bit of a feeling like people are poking sticks at you kind of energy, having to fight your corner, stand your ground kind of thing. So I think, yeah, the advice would be just don't tell other people, don't give them any ammunition to poke you with. Just enjoy your things for you. Don't tell them. Because you see here, he's got like all these tattoos. It's like he's showing everyone. Here's all my tattoos. This is what I'm doing. This is where I've been. This is who I am. It's like, no, just keep it for you for a little bit before you're ready to share it. Um, yeah, I think that's what I'm getting with that. Um, I mean, everything's there in his tattoos. Like it's all the good stuff. So there's no limit to what 2026 could be. But I think, yeah, just spend, so what, we've got like 3 weeks left for 2025. Um, I think, yeah, just intentionally spend a little bit of time thinking about what do I want 2026 to be? What do I want to leave behind? What feels complete? What have I had enough of that I can put down? And then in that putting down, it opens up space for this fresh growth, um, and new exciting things. And yeah, just keep it to yourself for a little bit. You don't need to share it with the world. It's like if you've got a newborn baby, you want to keep it at home with yourself for a little while because no one else is going to think it's quite as beautiful as you do. So don't share it. Don't share everything yet. Just keep it for you. Okay, so hopefully that is helpful or insightful, inspiring in some way for somebody. I'll see you again soon. You can subscribe if you enjoy these.